and it's our way of saying a big thank you to the patrons for playing. Boss Hogg and Tim Strong fight to the death. Who will be the last one left? Thank you for being a fan. The Top 10 presents the Golden Ticket.
All right, another match of round 2 here on the Golden Ticket, presented to you by the Top 10. It's a show that we created for our patrons where they compete in a Jeopardy-style tournament, and the overall winner of said tournament gets to be a guest on the show and also gets to choose the topic of said show. And I am one of your 2 hosts, Matt Knost, joined by...
Hi, I'm John Rocha, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us again for this second round match. You know, Matt, we had so many great first round matches, but now the pressure really tightens. This idea they can see the semifinals. They can possibly see the finals way in the distance. So who's going to have ice in their veins and be able to handle this thing and get through this round into the next round and possibly into the finals and possibly on our show? So a lot of pressure on these guys for sure. And I'm looking forward to this one.
Exactly. We have 3 excellent competitors for this one, and I think it's going to be a close game. Usually most of these boil down to that final question as to, whether or not you got a shot to win this overall. So nobody is out of it until the very end, by and large, in this game, week in, week out. So I'm looking forward to another excellent edition of the Golden Ticket, and I'm ready to bring him in. What about you?
Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's bring him in. First up, let's bring in Andy. What's up, Andy? How are you, man? How are things?
Hey, guys. It's good to be back. I think pretty good here in Australia.
Oh, cool. Yeah, right on. Andy, you smoked people in the first round. Do you think you're going to have that same experience in this round?
I don't think so. I've been studying a lot the last few days because I've been really worried about Zac Butts especially, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's
you both,
fair.
there's only 100 points between the 2 of you difference of scoring. You guys, basically, I think you're second and third of the first round players who scored the most points. So should be, a heated competition between all 3 of you.
Well, and it's almost like Candyman. He said it once, and so he appears. Zac Butts, there he is. What's up, Zach? How are you? Oh, yeah. This is what I was worried.
Hey guys, how's it going? Pretty good.
Okay.
All right. Not sure if there's a lag or not, but we'll continue on and assume that you're good to go.
All right.
Okay. All right. That sounds like it's right up. And to take him on there, it is Chuck Clarke. How are you, Chuck? What's going on, dude?
I'm doing good. I'm the wild card in this round. Maybe I
Right.
come up aces for one of these 2 competitors. Maybe I come up aces for myself. You never know. We'll see.
Either way, we're going to enjoy the living shit out of your voice for this
That's for
match.
sure.
So I can't wait.
Top 10 listeners, you are welcome.
I love it. All right, let's bring in Blair Simpson. Is going to help us keep track of all this madness and do the scores. How are you, Blair?
Good. How are you? Sorry about last show cutting out. I'm sure you guys just said a bunch of good things about me, though.
Totally.
Dude, nothing but praise. How dare you insinuate something else?
I mean, well, come on. Blair.
We're your biggest fans. You and whatever cartel you may or may not be working for.
If there's
You
one
shuttle.
thing,
Yeah.
if there's one thing we can't stand on the top 10 is sarcasm, and the second thing is ball busting. So we don't do any of that at all. You were very well spoken of, Blair. That's for sure.
Thank you. I am pretty awesome. I know.
I think we second that motion.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Are we ready to start this? Okay.
Yeah,
3 silent
let's go.
nods. They are in
Let's go.
game mode.
They're focused. All right, we'll drop Blair out, and we'll see you after the first round, Blair, and we'll get into this thing. Thanks so much. All right.
Okay, so Zach, you scored the most points in the first round of today's competitors, so you get first choice. Your 3 categories are Sweet Revenge, The Final Frontier, and On the Range, and the point values go from 100 to 500. You can have your choice of anything you like to start. What would you like?
Let's go big. Let's do On the Range 500.
Wow.
Right out the gate for 500. All right. Category of On the Range. And don't forget, you are buzzing in with your name. So whoever's name we hear first, they will get the opportunity to answer first. So for 500 points and On the Range, your question is, this Australian Western starring Guy Pearce,
Andy.
features
Ooh, I heard Andy.
What is the proposition?
that is correct for 500 points.
Yeah,
And
kind of in the
control
bag
the
though.
board.
Andy from Australia is kind of in the bag there a little bit.
Ooh.
We don't have much Western here.
All right, Andy, you got control. Where would you like to go next?
Let's stay with the category on the range 400.
All right, on the range 400. This Weeds TV star played the wife of Brad Pitt's Jesse James in the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford.
Zach.
Zach.
Who is Mary Louise Parker?
That is correct for 400 points. Nice job, Zach. Where are we going, my man?
Same category, 300.
All right, for 300 points and on the range. This Western starring Matt Damon and Penelope Cruz almost sank Billy Bob Thornton's career as a director.
Andy,
Andy.
Who's Andy?
what is All the Pretty Horses?
That is correct for 300
Wow.
points.
Andy.
Nice pull. And
Yeah.
control the board. Where would you like to go?
Let's stay with on the range 200.
All right, on the range for 200. This iconic Nashville and MASH director helmed the Western
Zach.
classic. Ooh, Zach.
Who is Robert Altman?
That is correct. He helmed the Western classic McCabe and Mrs. Miller there. 200 points for you, Zach. Where are we going?
Same category, 100.
All right, to close it out for 100. This film is a remake of Seven Samurai and starred
Andy.
Yuck.
Ooh, I heard
I
Andy.
have no idea.
Andy?
Is it me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. What is the Magnificent Seven?
That is correct.
Nice job, Andy. Nice job.
All right, where would you like to go next, Andy?
Let's go Sweet Revenge 100.
All right, Sweet Revenge 100. Dustin Hoffman stars in this revenge film set in England and directed by Sam Peckinpah that was remade in 2011 starring James. Andy?
What is Straw Dogs?
That is correct for 100 points. Nice job, Andy.
That seems like a 500.
Did you get it quickly? Seems like it was a 100, Andy.
Answers before the question's over. Oh, this is so hard. Oh, I'm winning. Oh.
right.
Andy, what would you like?
Let's do Sweet Revenge 500.
All right.
All
For
right.
500. The Crying Game's Neil Jordan directs this 2007 film starring Jodie Foster as a radio DJ.
Andy,
Andy, yeah.
what is the Brave One?
That is correct.
Wow. Andy, I got to get you on the Schmodown. All right. Where are we going next?
Let's say same category, 400.
All right. Sweet Revenge for 400 points. Man on Fire stars Denzel Washington as a former CIA operative defending Dakota Fanning from being kidnapped. This singer/actor plays her dad.
Andy,
Andy.
Heard it?
who is Enrique Iglesias?
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Another Latino, Andy, but yes, close.
Charles or Zach? 5, 4,
I can sing him.
3, 2, 1.
Oof. Such a shame. It is Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony. Yeah. All right.
I was thinking like Roman name, but then I was.
I knew he was married to
course.
J-Lo. That's all I could remember.
Well, that's smart. If you don't know the answer, then don't guess because you'll lose the points. Andy, you still have control. Where would you like to go next?
300, Sweet Revenge.
All right. Friday director F. Gary Gray cast Jamie Foxx and Gerard Butler in this film about
Zach.
I think I heard Zach.
What is law-abiding citizen?
That is correct.
Nice job, Zach.
All right, Zach, you got control. Where are we going?
Sweet Revenge 200.
All right. This American Horror Story actress plays Nick Nolte's wife in the Cape Fear remake directed.
Andy,
Zach.
I heard
Andy.
Andy.
who is Jessica Lange? Oh, I can't say your last name, but
Well, I think we can accept that, Matt.
Yeah.
I think.
I
Yeah.
would take that.
It's Jessica Lange, but yes, Jessica Lange will work in a pinch. So the 200 points for you, Andy. Where are we going?
I'm not looking forward to this, but 100, The Final Frontier.
All right. For 100 points. He says that, guys, just to throw you off. That's
Yeah.
how he is.
That's how Andy plays.
Okay. For 100 points, your question is, Arnold Schwarzenegger plays a cyborg sent from the future in this
John.
1980.
Oh, I heard Josh.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Who'd you hear? Josh?
oh, sorry. I heard
Could be
Charles.
possible.
Charles. Sorry, I heard Charles.
What is the Terminator?
That is correct. All right. And you got control, Charles. Where would you like to go?
Let's go Final Frontier 200.
All right, for 200 points. This actress plays Ellen Ripley in the Alien franchise.
Chuck.
Ooh, I heard Andy. Who'd you hear?
I heard Andy go, ooh, I didn't hear his name before.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Thought I heard Chuck first, to be honest.
Okay. Chuck, that's yours.
Who is Sigourney Weaver?
That is correct for 200 points. Where are we going?
Final for 3.
For 300 points, your question is, this is the name of the synthetic humans in Ridley Scott's Blade Runner.
Zach,
Zach.
what are replicants?
That is correct.
Nice job, Zach.
All right. What would you like next?
Frontier 400.
All right, 400 points. Logan Marshall Green plays Gray Trace in this sci-fi film.
Zach,
Oh, Zach,
Zach?
go ahead.
what is upgrade?
That's correct for 400 points. Nice job, Zach. Where are we going? Oh,
We
last
only
one,
have-
right?
Yeah, we have one left in this.
last-
So it is the final question of this first round in the category of the final frontier for 500 points. Your question is, this is the name of the AI played by Alicia Vikander in the 2015 film Ex Machina.
Oh.
This is the name of the AI played by Alicia Vikander in the 2015 film Ex Machina. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Ava. Ava.
I knew it started with an A. Darn it.
Well, that's all right. Let's bring Blair in and see what these scores are after
right,
the first
Blair.
round.
Come on in, my man. What do you got?
That's a close one. Zach took the lead late with 1,600. Andy, you have 1,300. And Charles, you have 300 points.
Not shut out.
I like it. You got to be positive in this life.
Yeah, and the second round really determines the game itself because the point values double. So you're not out of this, Chuck.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh,
It's just coming in. I was looking forward to the first round categories. So that's not.
That's all. You never know, though. You never know. It's anybody's game. It's not like either anyone has really run away with this. So, right now, it's a 1 in 3 chance still in my eyes
Right.
for anybody to win this. So, all right. Well, thank you, Blair. We have 1,600 for Zach, 1,300 for Andy, and 300 for Charles. So, Charles, you'll be going first in this second round since you are in third place. Go ahead and take it away, John.
Yeah, the second round, remember the point totals double: 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1,000. So, you can go up big, but you can also crash back down to earth just as quickly with the wrong answer. So remember to sometimes listen to the full question before you answer, or it might cost you. 3 categories are first timers, based on a true story, and directors. All right, Matt, who is going first?
It is Charles. So what would you like, Charles?
I'll go with first timers for 200.
All right. This actress debuted opposite Jim Carrey in the comic book
Andy.
based.
Andy.
I heard Andy, yeah.
Who is Cameron Diaz?
That is correct. Co-starred in The Mask. Where are we going, Andy?
First time with 400.
All right. For 400 points in the category of first timers, your question is, this hard-edged comedy was Eddie Murphy's film debut. Zach.
What is 48 hours?
That is correct.
Nice job.
All right. You got control. Where are we going, Zach?
Directors for 1,000.
Okay. Directors for 1,000. Appreciate the stones. All right. This director directed noted Western Red River starring. This director directed
Zach.
noted. Okay, Zach, go ahead.
Who was Howard Hawks?
I'll be damned. I didn't even get to the question. Good job. You got it. 1,000 points. Good job. Just finished question. This director directed noted Western Red River, starring John Wayne and Montgomery Clift. It's all about a pronunciation. Go ahead, Zach. Where are we going next?
Directors 800.
All right, for 800 points in the category of directors. In 1975, this director was nominated for 5 awards, 5 Oscars. 2 for Best Picture, 1 for Best Director, 1 for Best Original Screenplay, and 1 for Best Adapted Screenplay. He won 3 of them. This director was nominated for 5 Oscars. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Francis Ford Coppola. Francis Ford Coppola.
Right. Remember, in 1975. In 1975. Important. All right.
Zach, still your control. Where are we going?
Directors 600.
All right. This director made his debut with this on-screen adaptation of the Reginald Rose play 12 Angry Men.
Andy.
Zach.
Andy.
Who is Sidney Lumet?
That's correct, Andy, for 600 points. Nice job. Where to?
We'll save directors 400.
All right. For 400 points, this director directed films like Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and It's
Zach.
a Wonderful... Zach?
Oh, I heard Zach, yeah.
Who is Frank Capra?
That is correct. All right. Your control of the board, Zach. Where do you want to go?
Let's finish directors 200.
Okay. This female director fully made the transition from actress to director with the film Lost in Translation.
Andy.
Zach.
Who is Sophia Coppola?
That's correct for 200 points. Nice job, Zach. Where to?
First timers 1,000.
All right. Jumping to the 1,000. For 1,000 points, this New Zealand-based movie saw the debut of Kate Winslet.
Andy.
Ooh.
Andy.
What is Heavenly Creatures?
That is correct.
Nice job, Andy. Another provincial question. Interesting.
Yeah,
All right.
it just worked in your favor. All right, Andy, where do you want to go?
Let's do based on a true story 1,000.
All right, based on true. Before anybody gets upset, New Zealand and Australia, 2 separate countries. I know. I'm just saying they're near each other. All right.
Oceania.
There you go. Based on a true story here for 1,000 points. A family must fly back to China to visit their grandmother.
Chuck.
Chuck.
What is the farewell?
That's correct, Chuck, for 1,000 points. Nice job.
All right. Let's go first timers for 800.
All right. For 800, Eva Marie Saint made her film debut
Zach.
in this.
Ooh,
Zach.
What is On the Waterfront?
That is correct.
Nice job. Boy.
Nice pull. Where would you like to go, Zach?
Let's do first timers 600.
All right. First timers for 600 points. This X-Men actress won a Best Supporting Actress Oscar for her debut. Ooh, Andy.
Who is Anna Paquin?
Damn. Good job, Andy. 600 points. Woo. All right. Where to?
Based on a true story 800.
All right. For 800, your question, and based on a true story, is Frank, I think it's supposed to be Abagnale.
Yeah, I think it's
Jr.
Zach.
I heard Andy.
Andy.
What is Catch Me If You Can?
Wow. How the fuck do you know Frank Abagnale Jr.?
I read the book. It's a good
Oh,
book.
you read the book. All right. Well, that is correct, by the way.
Wow.
My profanity.
Change the show to settle the movie. I mean, he did it in 3 words.
Exactly.
3 words. Wow. All right.
Okay, Andy. Well, you have control.
600 based on a true story.
All right. This actor playing Ray LaMotta was not a funny guy, but was known for
Zach.
his... Okay.
Zach?
Who is Robert De Niro?
That's right. He played Jake LaMotta, not Ray LaMotta. I don't know how that happened. But yes, Jake LaMotta. Robert De Niro is correct. All right. Where to next?
Based on a true story 400.
All right. For 400, this movie is inspired by Lauren Kim Peek, who was a car dealer that had to travel across country with his estranged brother with special needs.
Zach.
Chuck.
What heard Zach?
Ooh, Zach by a hair.
Yeah.
Who is Rain Man? Or what is Rain Man?
Correct. For 400 points.
This is a barn burner, Matt. All right. One last question. Am I correct on that?
Yep.
All right. This one is based on true story for 200 points. This actor played a stockbroker who started off broke, but through hard work and determination.
Chuck.
Oh, her
Chuck.
Chuck.
Who is Will Smith?
That's correct, Chuck. It's The Pursuit of Happiness. Good job on that. All right. That's the end of the second round. Let's bring in Blair. What do you got?
Wow, this is a round 2 show for sure. We have Zach in the lead with 5,400, Andy with 4,500, and Charles with 1,500.
This
Okay.
is insane.
All right. I mean, we got a close game here. 5,400 for Zach, 4,500 for Andy, and 1,500 for Charles. So it's still anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, depending on Andy and Zach bet, Charles could slide right on in here and steal this thing. Incredible.
Which has happened on this show.
Yes, it has.
So what I'll do is I will give you the category, and I need you to write down your bet. And then once you've written down whatever your bet is, you'll tell us so we can mark it down. And then I'll read you the question, and we'll drop you out of the room so you can answer it in private. Okay, so are all three of you ready? Okay, your category. They're laser focused.
I know, right?
Again.
They really are.
Your category is comedy movies. Comedy movies. So write down whatever you want your bet to be, and then once you're done, give us some sort of indication. That way we know that you're finished.
Well, my pen seems to have disappeared, so not good. Oh, I was sitting on it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Where'd
That
it
happened.
All right, perfect.
hate when that happens. Ugh.
I like Chuck trying to curry favor with you, Matt, by wearing the West Virginia.
The West Virginia?
sweatshirt. Yeah,
Don't worry.
Hey, I went there and then I lived there for 3 years.
That 1,500 just became 1,501. You know what I mean? So, plus one for you. Give Chuck a second here to write down his bet.
All right, I've got my points total.
Okay. Charles, how much would you like to bet?
I would like to bet $13.99.
$13.99 it is.
Wow.
All right. Andy, we'll go to you next since you're in second place of your
I'm gonna
4,500.
go all in 4,500.
4,500.
Oh, I love it.
All right, Zach, what are you betting, sir?
3,700.
All right, 3,700.
This is going to be hairy. I love
It's
it.
going to be close. Okay, once again, I will read you the question. We will drop you out of the room so you have the opportunity to answer it, and then we'll bring you back in just a second. So, once again, category is comedy movies. Your final question is, this actor plays the anchor of the public television station that pushes Christina Applegate's character Veronica Corningstone into the bear pit to steal her shot of the pandas.
All right.
This actor plays the anchor of the public television station who pushes Christina Applegate's character Veronica Corningstone into the bear pit to steal her camera shot of the pandas.
All right. We
Wow,
dropping
are all
them out?
three of you ready?
I think they're done. I think they're ready.
All right.
Fastest we've ever seen for a final question. All right.
Yeah, no, we've got to drop out. Okay, then, if everybody's ready. Charles, you had 1,500. You bet $13.99. Let's see your answer, sir. What did you go with?
Who is Will Ferrell?
That is incorrect.
Oh,
That is incorrect.
so close.
That's fine.
All right, Andy, over to you. You bet 4,500. What is your answer, sir?
I've got who is Tim Robbins?
That is correct.
It's correct. Nice job, Andy.
So you got 9,000 points. Looking down at Zach. Zach's got a smile on his face. What did you answer, sir?
Tim
Who's
Robbins.
Tim Robbins?
Hey,
All right, that means Zach wins it with 9,100 points.
oh, right above Andy.
Beats him by 100 points.
Oh, wow.
Another barn burner. Wow, good game, guys. Good game.
It's fantastic. This is what we put the show together for, games like this. And
Yeah, down to the wire, baby. That's what we like to see. Well, I mean, Chuck, you ended up with 101 points.
Listen, I came out with points. That's all I got to be happy with, right?
Yes. There are other people that have played that have ended up at 0, so you got points.
Although you play to win the game. So,
that you do.
Whatever.
And I'd like to live in your town that Will Ferrell's Ron Burgundy could work at a public television station. I'd like to work and live in that town, for God's sakes. But
I work for television, so trust me, you don't want to. You don't want to do that.
I bet.
Yeah, but it was a good show, so I'm glad the top 10 listeners will be entertained.
Yeah, well, we need to get your voice on something that we do. So
I agree.
We might be in touch.
Hit me up. I will do it. And if now that I'm out of the competition, I'm gonna try and write questions for the specific purpose of taking you guys down. I just want you guys to know that. That's my goal now. My goal is just to write the hardest questions. I'm writing all the $1,000 questions.
This is my favorite kind of competitor, bitter as fuck. I love it.
Exactly.
I love it. That means you take it to heart. I love it.
Really living that Denny Green life.
Oh, yeah, baby. They were around it, but we were.
Well, thanks to you, Chuck. Andy, hell of a showing, man.
Yeah,
hell of a showing.
Well, I mean, if I was going to lose, that's probably the best way to lose, just by 100 on the last question. So, good job, Zach. Hope you go all the way.
Thanks.
Right. Now I need Zach to go all the way so that our loss looks much better on our we can be like, yo, we lost the champion. What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do?
Zach, you're moving on. So the next round, there's only 2 matches to determine who makes it to the final. So you have made it on to the semifinals, and you are that much closer to being a guest on the show. So congratulations from us.
Oh, thank you. This was a tough fought win. Good job, Andy. Good job, Chuck. Hopefully I can pull it off and win the next 2.
Jesus. He's a laid-back assassin, Matt. He's a laid-back assassin.
Exactly. And the previous week's winner was, maybe he was on some sort of Adderall stimulant. We don't know. But,
this one is not.
It's the full gamut here on the show.
Zach's like, I guess I killed him. I don't know. Check his pulse.
Our thanks to all 3 of you, and congratulations to Zach. Blair, thanks for helping us out once again with the show.
Yeah, of course. This felt like a finals match already. So
we're tuning it up. We're slowly getting there.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll take you all out. Feel free to dip on up as we say goodbye. Much love. And thanks again for taking the time. I think that's everybody. All right. Matt, another great show here from the Golden Ticket and the Top 10.
Another successful show. Came down to the final question once again.
Yeah, it did.
Those are my favorite games. I believe they're yours as well.
Absolutely.
Who's going to get it? I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, it's, Andy, on another day, Andy very well could have won that.
Oh, yeah. Hands down.
Yeah. So another successful show, and I'm looking forward to next week's show and the week after. And once we get into the final 2, who actually makes it onto the show with us.
Matt's a little rattled, I think. This is such a tense show. And, it's tough to see people like Andy go out, but that's the game, But, I think Andy acquitted himself well. Chuck was fun to have on the show, and Zach did his thing. So I'm looking forward to our next second round match, man, for sure. And if you all want to be part of this, if you enjoyed it, this is the kind of matches you can be a part of as a fan of the Top 10, and certainly as a Patreon of the Top 10. Come and get involved. Patreon.com/the-top10, the number 10 there, and see the tiers and what benefits you can get. Of course, I think it's a $10 and above tier. You get to participate in the Golden Ticket on the next go around. So get yourself involved in it. If you know somebody else who loves movies, loves game shows, turn them on to the Top 10 and turn them on to this show, especially, and convince them to come be a patron of the Top 10 as well.
Yeah, we thoroughly appreciate it. Even, we have a $1 tier of all the way up to $50 if you want to be a participant on something like this, and also choose a category or a topic for the show and participate in all the different things that we do. And we created this as a way of saying thank you to all the people that support us. We know this year has been just hell for everybody. Yeah. So the fact that we have so many people that are still supporting the show through all of this, it means the world to us. And we wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for the support of everybody over at patreon.com/the top 10. And so we hope you enjoyed today's show. We look forward to whoever ends up being a guest on the top 10 sometime in the very near future. And congrats to all three competitors today and Zac for moving on. And we will see you guys next week on a brand new edition of The Golden Ticket.
And it's our way of saying a big thank you to the